Hey guys, welcome to week 7. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. I can't believe it's been 7 weeks since we've last seen each other. This week we're going to be continuing to work with the sports and leisure vocab, and we're going to be introducing a new grammar point. We're going to be doing the past tense. Now I know grammar can be difficult to learn in this remote setting, but if you have a question or a concern, or if you get confused, just send an email, a remind, or Google Classroom comment, and we'll try and get you unstuck. Without further ado, here's this week's lesson. So, for today's lesson, we're going to be looking at the past tense, and as always, you should have your notes either open in a new tab or printed out so that you can fill them out as we go along. So in Spanish, the simple past tense is called el preterito. What is the preterito? It is used to express a completed action in the past. So some examples in English would be, I bought, he walked, they paid. Now here are some words that signal the use of the past tense. Ayer means yesterday. Ayer por la mañana means yesterday morning. Anoche means last night. Esta mañana means this morning. La semana pasada means last week. El mes pasado is last month. El año pasado is last year. And hace means ago, like blank time ago. In order to express past actions, you're going to need to learn new verb endings. So let's take a look at these verb endings. For AR verbs, the yo form now ends in A. For tú, it ends in aste. For él or ella, it ends in o. For nosotros, it ends in amos. And ellos or ustedes, it ends in aron. Let's go through those endings one more time. Aste, o, amos, aron. Notice the accent marks over the e and the o. Those are very important, and you need to have them included for your answer to be correct. Remember that those accent marks are like a staccato in music. We make sure that we say it real short and quick. Aste, o, amos, aron. You'll also notice that the nosotros form is the same in the present tense as it is in the past tense. You're going to need to rely on the context of a sentence and those signal words to know that it's the past tense that we're talking about. Next, we'll look at ER and IR verb endings. Unfortunately for us, they are the same, so if the verb is ER or IR, we use the same endings for past tense. The yo form ends in E. The tú form ends in iste. The ella form ends in io. The nosotros form ends in imos. And the ellos or ustedes form ends in hierron. Let's read these again. I, iste, io, imos, hierron. If you need, you can pause the screen here to make sure you copy them down correctly. Take some time to practice their pronunciation. Now let's take a look at some practice conjugations. We'll start with the verb hablar, which means to speak. If I want to say I spoke, it's yo hablé. You spoke, tú hablaste. He or she spoke, él or ella habló. We spoke, nosotros hablamos. And ellos or ustedes, they spoke, hablaron, or y'all spoke, hablaron. Now pause the video and conjugate the rest of the AR verbs, comprar, mirar, and lavar. Now pause the video again and see if you got them all correct. Remember that the ER and IR verbs share the same past tense endings. Let's look at comer. Yo comí means I ate. You ate is tú comiste. He or she ate, él or ella comió. Nosotros comimos. And ellos comieron. Now pause the video again and do the remaining verbs. Okay, let's see how you did. Pause the video to check your work. Let's take a look at some more examples. We're going to put all of these verbs in the yo form, but we do have some stem-changing verbs. Take a look at dormir. In the past tense, it's dormi. The O becomes a U. That's the only one on this list that has a stem changer. Let's do the rest. To say I bought, we say yo compré. To say I drank, it's yo bebí. I received is yo recibí. And I passed is yo pasé. Now we'll take a look at some of these sentences to translate. Pause the video, try translating them, and then resume the video to check your work. Okay, let's take a look at how you did. I washed the dishes last night. Yo lavé los platos ayer noche. She dried the clothes this morning. Ella secó la ropa esta mañana. We ate dinner in the dining room. Nosotros comimos la cena en el comedor. They cleaned the room last week. Ellos limpiaron el cuarto la semana pasada. He opened the door. Él abrió la puerta. And that's pretty much it for regular avere verbs in the past tense. If you have a question, feel free to reach out. And if you feel like you're falling behind, also reach out and let us know. Hope you guys have a great week, and if you can, on the sunny days, get outside and stay active.